fuck, a furry.
А будешь
no.
проказничать, схватит за
But
бочок
if you're a bad
и
apple,
утащит с
it'll
собой
grab you by
под
the
землю.
side and drag you under the ground.
God, that's hot.
Тут и дело с концом.
And that would be it.
Is it though, Dave? It's happening to a little girl.
Grandma was caring. She never fought with anybody, never yelled, never swore. Those were the times without the maddening screams until late at night, without smashed dishes and mutual accusations. This really shows how illiterate I am. Our parents used to love each other back then. I remember listening on one of their conversations by chance. They were talking about Grandma getting prepared for her funeral. She had already bought a casket, and she called it her cute funeral box. It waited for its time in the closet, patiently. It was black, upholstered with... What?
Weird choice.
Is that supposed to be upholstered?
Yeah, it's a weird way to say that.
Upholstered with neat, colored material on the inside. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. This guy
You
quick.
had like a little bit of dyslexia that's super quick.
I saw it when my grandma was getting buried. The house didn't change since the time she was alive, only all of the photos were gone. Last covered pictures
And
with
it's
gray
here now.
faces of my ancestors.
See you
They'd
guys.
all... Good night. Thank fucking God. Now we can get back to reading. They all had been dead, but watchful looking in their eyes. I crawled out from under the table. Olia was done with her cookies and was looking at my share like a sly woodland critter. I turned my gaze toward the frosted window. You know what? I actually haven't looked around the environment all that much. I was like, if anything spooky's going on. I feel like something might be in this window at some point. There were a lot of dark pines outside,
Oh,
but
most
they didn't
definitely.
grab my attention. The pattern of frost formed a picture on the glass.
Оля, гляди, лиса!
Oh! There it is! It's a fox! Olia, look! It's a fox!
Где?
Where? It looked almost like these optical illusion thingies they put on the back of the student notebooks. A mixture of the lines at first glance, but if you blur your vision a little bit and look under a certain angle,
Да не на улице, на
not
стекле.
outside, on the window.
Смотри, вот нос, вот.
Look here, the nose. And
Ну-ка,
ears.
доедай.
Hey, eat up.
Да,
Eat up
да,
for.
сейчас.
Yes, just a moment.
Я ничего не вижу.
I don't see anything.
Живо. Совсем немного осталось.
Hurry up, there's
Actually,
not
right,
much
Dave.
left.
Their mom is hot.
I know.
А, вот. Но все равно не похоже.
Ah, there it is, but it still doesn't look like one.
А я говорю, похоже.
And I'm telling you, it does.
Не-а.
Oh, that, hey, I don't got translate that one. Y'all got that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Похоже.
Anton, it does.
Yeah.
Прекратите.
Mom,
Ну что
stop
за
it.
Дети?
These kids, I swear. You better not swear.
Mistakes the whole lot of you.
Now I couldn't see
Oh,
the fox
she
either.
ruined it.
It disappeared. Went away. When the frosty pattern similar to stretched out nettle leaves kept creeping up the glass. That dude, that's the Giga Chad guy.
It really is.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Why are both
Hello,
the kids' hair colors
my name is
super
Russian
fucking
Dead.
light?
Yeah.
Because that is not their father. He fuck milkman.
Yeah, she's clearly blonde,
Her
and
hair
he's
is
like
white.
dirty blonde.
Milkman
Oh, yeah, it's
give
black
her
and white.
Yeah.
the biscuit. Make pancake.
My dad entered the kitchen with long, measured steps. I want to have a beard like him when. I want a beard like his when I grow up. Mom would always ask jokingly, "Come on, shave it off. It stings." Oh. This was so long ago. Nowadays, rumbling doors and witty comebacks were an everyday occurrence. Olia was covering her ears whenever she hears something like, "What's the point in all this?" through the walls. "It's all for your sake," Dad would reply, "for the sake of our family." I always caught every sound in fear of hearing the most dreaded, the deadliest word that started with a D. I don't even want to finish it.
Eva
Divorce,
from
you little
Overwatch.
bitch. It was scary to imagine that me and my little sister could be torn apart and taken into two different families.
Да что твоя лиса?
Oh, yeah.
Вот у меня на окне сова.
Anyway, your fox is nothing. I have an owl on my window.
Опять ты со своей совой.
You and your owl will talk again.
Так ты же вчера мне верил.
Oh yeah, you said you believed me just yesterday.
Никто ключи от машины не видел?
Has anybody seen my car keys?
Вроде оставлял на подоконнике.
I remember leaving them on the windowsill.
Вроде.
Mom, right.
Вроде оставлял,
Maybe you did
вроде
and
нет.
maybe not.
Вроде взрослый мужчина,
You're a
отец
grown
твоих
man,
детей,
a
а
father of
вроде...
two, and still,
Перестань, пожалуйста, Карина.
Karina, please stop.
Дай мне спокойно
Let me get
собраться.
ready in peace.
В корзине твои ключи, возле телефона.
Your keys are in the basement near the phone.
Огромное тебе человеческое спасибо.
Well, thank you very much.
Антон, ешь быстрее, а то как мученик сидишь.
Anton, stop making a martyr out of yourself and finish eating already.
А сова?
Oh yeah. With the owl,
Не было там никакой совы.
there was no owl.
Была.
Oh yeah. But there was one.
Глазюки огромные. Во, и светятся.
It had giant glowing eyes. Oh, I did not like that.
How old's the daughter?
Dave.
Why?
I'm just curious.
She's like,
Dave.
she's like 8 at most. Not even that, I think. She's like 6 or 7.
Mm.
Oh, you sprung
Why?
up from the chair and placed her little... Wait. Her hands on her little face. What? Dude, I'm really illiterate. I'm so sorry, guys. Imitating a pair of eyes with her fingers the size of an apple each.
В прошлом году Бабай в шкафу.
Dad.
Сейчас сова?
Last year you had... What?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye?
Wait.
In your
Your
closet,
curly-
and now
yeah,
this
bye-bye.
album.
Put your cursor as a bye. Oh.
Bye-bye.
Just gives you
It's
that.
Slavic folklore, a nocturnal spirit used by parents to threaten their ill-behaved children.
Ну я же видела.
But I saw it. Oya shifted her gaze back and forth from Dad to Mom to me, but couldn't find any support.
А ты не думала подружиться
You
с ней,
said my
нет?
Dad, have you thought about befriending it?
Stupid.
Вымышленными мышами покормить, например.
Dad, you know, like feeding it with imaginary mice.
Не подначивай ребенка.
Mom, don't bully our girl.
Просто мала еще, и спать одна боится.
She's just afraid to sleep alone because she's still little. Yeah, Dave, she's...
Yeah.
That's a
Fucking-
wee bab. Oya pouted her lips in rebellion and rushed into the hallway. The staircase that led to the second floor creaked. Mom gave Dad a strict look. Oh, that look in her eyes. It's so uncomfortable to be pinned under.
I
Dad just
bet.
snorted in reply and left, ringing with the keys he just found.
Shut the fuck up.
A minute had passed, and that theme song from Little Mermaid echoed through the house. It was stored
Little
on an
Mermaid.
incredibly worn-out cassette kit. I'm gonna fucking kill you in a second, Crimson. Worn-out cassette tape,
I
which
didn't say
Dad
that.
already had to glue together once. It's so easy to fix objects by gluing them back together, for example. Is that a hint for later? Maybe?
Maybe.
Probably.
But how do you fix a relationship?
More glue.
Bigger
Glue.
penis.
Duct tape.
Big
Mom moved to the
beans.
living room, and I was left alone, anxiously stealing glances at the window. I don't know why that creeped me out so much. Oli had trouble sleeping ever since we moved to this house. She would toss and turn, and curl up into a ball under her blanket. Sometimes she would jump up in the middle of the night and turn on the VCR. Cartoons helped take her mind off all the troubles we had with the move and our parents. Whoa! That ain't no owl, bro!
What the
Hello?
shit?
Dave, did you see that?
I
Think about
see
be
it.
seen as now.
Not that. I mean, what just... Hold on. Oh.
It doesn't show it again.
No, it doesn't.
No, it will not. That just shows what.
And then
before.
Olya said
You
she
didn't get
saw
to see,
that
like, the little
giant
jumper?
flying monster outside her window. She
Oh,
became
she's
obsessed
trembling.
with it. Our parents did everything in their power. They tried every little trick to get rid of these ridiculous fears. Olya refused to sleep alone and didn't believe that the owl was just one of her nightmares. After last night, I was unsure of what to make of my sister's words and what to think of it myself. Can nightmares be infectious? That night, I couldn't get a wink of sleep and ended up thinking of what to expect from my new school. There were a couple days left before the beginning of the new term.
Okay.
I heard I didn't like that. There's like a creak. Ooh! Did you read that?
You heard it too?
I don't like that. My imagination drew long, twisted hallways that led to classrooms full of kids. But all the students behind their desks were simply dark figures cut out using template. Circular holes gaped in the middle of their faces, and pairs of eyes blinked inside these holes. It was as if some completely different creature were looking at me from behind flat black silhouettes. Their cruel glares, filled with icy sneers, made me shiver from head to toe. Will I survive here? Won't they gang up on me and beat me down? Stomp on me with their bloodied shoes?
That's a lot.
The damn school
Shut
can
up.
burn for all I care. I just wish for anything to happen to it. Doesn't really matter what. I didn't want to go there that badly. I didn't want to see people who were just itching to smack me on the head, trip me up, think of a new offensive name for me, worse than the previous one. I felt like the glasses I wore made me an outsider for some sort of monster. My gaze slid across the drawings hanging on the walls. I couldn't consider myself a great artist, but Olya begged me to hang them. Drawing was the only thing that made me happy so easily. The small circle of friends I had also enjoyed my paintings, as they promised to call me from time to time. Sometimes I imagined my mom picking up the phone and saying in a cold voice, "You've got the wrong number." Or, "Anton is not around. Anton is not around." I imagine my futureless classmates lying in their beds. Oh, oops. I imagine my future classmates lying in their beds just like me, listening to the howls of invisible werewolves outside their windows. Maybe my new classmates were like me after all. But who would ever like a boy with thick glasses? I mean, my dad used to wear glasses when he was little, and now he's married to the most beautiful woman on the planet, my mom.
Yeah.
It's one of
Mommy
them kind of
complex.
games. The house creaked.
Freud
pressed by the
loves
wind.
this.
Wait. Did it say it had nudity in it?
Check real quick while I eat another taco.
Okay. I want to see mommy's mommy milkers.
Oh,
I'm down. Jesus, you thirsty bitch.
I'm so horny.
Hey, a simulacrum.
Okay. Calm down. Anyways,
No.
not
This is
you.
very exciting.
You're fine to be excited. Dave needs to calm down about the fucking
About the mommy milkers.
the boobs.
I like
Yeah,
boobs.
I know you.
I know you do, Dave. Okay. God, I have so much shit.
ow. Anything, Dave?
Huh?
Anything on that?
Oh, was I supposed to look at it?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's continue. The
Hold on,
condo we
I'll
used to
look.
live in,
I'll look.
a nine-floor concrete building, buzzed with a neighbor's drill, mumbled with a TV set from behind the wall, cried like a baby from Big Family Next Door. Our current house, though I can't really call it new, was completely different.
Sexual content. It looks like.
Our current house,
So,
though it can't really call it new. Oh,
sorry, Dave.
It was a silent and easygoing during the day. Its shadows lay dormant in the corners on the closet. In the closet cobwebs and God damn, the taco was hitting. And under the stairs. But they all woke up during the night. Something was watching me from every corner, almost as if the old photos of my deceased family with their ashen eyes were hanging on the walls in place of my drawings.
Actually, this
Oh.
is diseased for some
Oh,
reason.
Brett.
Cool.
The floor was
Thanks.
squeaking.
Oh no, I need to go get
Rusty
mine.
drains were moaning.
I need to.
The attic was occupied by noisy drafts. One could think the house was performing some sort of demonic melody.
I hate when the attic vents are.
Andy said
And then
hi.
I realized I was, in fact, hearing music. It was already playing for a good while. Somewhere at the edge of my perception, I could hear a flute.
I'll be
It
right
mixed
back.
in with the sound of the wind and the creaking old house in my thoughts too. I stood up and rushed to the window. I wanted to reassure myself that the music was nothing more than a product of my imagination. It's not like someone is playing it there amidst the cold, snowy night, right? Oh! Are you ready, Dave?
Let's do it.
I don't remember night being this,
What the hell?
Right?
someone was dancing in the field.
Someone.
Black silhouettes, I could barely make out the dark forest as the backdrop. That looks like the flute master right there.
Yeah,
Jumped
over there on the
around,
right.
basking in moonlight, bumped in piles of snow, rolling around and crawled on all fours. Stories about wolves playing under the moon came to mind, but these were clearly not wolves. They stood upright at times, circling around, holding in hands, whipping up snow, disappearing into the shadows for a brief moment, and then coming back. Something bizarre was going on. Shadows danced in the starless abyss, made my imagination go wild, making me anxious at the same time. Suddenly, the music had stopped. The dancing shadows froze in place, and I could swear, pierced me with their eyes. One of the silhouettes immediately parted from the bizarre show carnival and sprinted across the field with giant leaps. Oh! I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah, that freaks me out a little bit.
No! It made noise and everything, bro. No!
Oh,
Oh!
Donnie,
Okay.
give me a hot tub.
All right, guys, you ready?
Yeah,
It
let's do
glided
this.
on squeaky snow without leaving any prints until it was devoured by the pitch black shadow of my house, which became even darker and thicker. I don't want to hit next. I don't want to hit next.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
My heart was
Do it,
jumping
bitch.
around like the birds inside a cage. Oh!
Oh.
I shut the curtains with a swift motion and stepped back towards the bed. They saw me. A freezing torrent of fear washed over me. I stood in the middle of a perfectly dark room and listened to some unwanted guest move and scrape around, looking for an entrance.
Oh, like that.
The sound moved to the right, then circled around the house. Now my guest should be at the front door. I jumped into bed and covered myself with the blankets as if it could protect me. The shackles of fear locked my muscles. I remember the funeral, my grandma lying there, hands crossed on her chest, her facial features sharp like that of a tin doll. Ants running up and down the legs of the chairs that held my grandma's casket. I imagined those little creatures climbing up her head and pulling her eyelids with their tiny legs. Then her wrinkly eyeballs would once again move inside their sockets and she'd be able to see her grandchildren.
What the hell is wrong with this kid?
I was chanting the spell she taught me
Rush
throughout the
Dave,
whole
everything.
procedure. Wait, what?
Oh,
And now
shit.
lying under the blanket and listening to squeaks and howls, I was repeating the same
На
words.
острове Буяне, в Синем океане,
Islands
стоит
of
домовина, в ней
Буян,
сало и
underneath the
глина.
bliss-
Wait,
Волосы
listen, listen.
седые, чертям еда. Раба Божьего Антона не тронут никогда.
Sounds like he's choking. Okay, go ahead. Oh God.
On the islands of Boyan, underneath the blemished Dude, I'm so retarded.
Blemish.
The blemished sun.
Yeah, you're
And
fine.
sea of color blue stand on the cabin, made of wood.
Бесы забудут дорогу к дому.
Evil leave this house must.
Мертвые к мертвому, швуи к швому.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh, I like that.
Ugh.
Bizarre sounds had disappeared. I cautiously peeked out from under the blanket and saw curtains wave around like a hanged man. And then the night doused me with a new portion of boiling terror. No, 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 no! Sounds scratched at my eardrums. In reality, something or someone was scratching at the front door, firmly clawing at the wood that made the door was shut. Dad had become very cautious to install a sturdy lock. I remember him staring at the forest intently as he was looking for something.
Мертвые к мертвому,
Ashes to ashes,
живое к живому.
dust to dust. I hugged my knees, placed my big chin between them, and drilled the door with my eyes. It was so flimsy and weak before the might of the darkness. And then the doorknobs twitched slightly. And it turned halfway, once, twice, as if the person who tried to enter had no hands. The doorknob tilted once more, and then started clicking violently. My jaw cramped. My wet fingers clutched. Oh! The door creaked and opened.
Oh,
I don't like how loud the gate is. The door creaked open. The wind taught me moaning inside the tin grains. Now was what I would say. The door was wide open. The darkness roared inside the grains mouth. I bet
Why I
it's
see?
his sister. I'm betting it's his
Oh,
sister. There was as if the night itself was calling out to me, flapping its black wings and squeaking with rusty hinges. I was trembling and snared by the web of darkness that hung in the corners of my room, waiting for the one who needed it to come out of the gaping black.
wait, hold on. Look near the top of the door. Does it not look like an eye? I know it's like hard to envision that. Look at an eye. Yeah.
I kind of see that, yeah.
Wait, can you see my
Yeah.
cursor or no?
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, something's looking in that doorway. It looks like a giant face. That's
Oh
a
my
giant
God, I
face.
kinda
That
see
is
it.
100% a giant face.
Dude, no, you're making a see thing. Shut up.
That's a giant face. No, I see a mouth. That is a giant face. You
Where's
cannot
the
convince
mouth?
me. You don't see the mouth below the eye.
I sort of do.
That's fear. Terrifying.
But he doesn't want to be alone
How,
either.
doesn't it, why, how do you make it show your mouth?
I don't know.
That thing is just staring at me.
Menacingly. Yeah, I think it's just like part of like the filter on it.
You might be right, because you might be right, because I see like the same things over the right too. But man, that's like a poorly placed filter thing, because it looks just like a fucking face looking in.
I know, that's what I thought when I first saw it.
My abdomen tightening, my chest rose up, ready to exhale like a desperate scream. But before I was able to do anything, the darkness asked me,
Ты спишь, Тоша?
Tosha, you asleep? My sister's
Yep.
pale face protruded from the thick shadows.
He's gonna
I
get dragged
almost
away.
screamed from relief.
Оля,
Yeah.
я не сплю.
I'm not
Что
sleeping.
случилось?
Did something happen? Oida frowned and stuck out her lower lip, a clear sign that she was about to cry.
Оно
It's
опять
there again.
прилетело и пялится на меня.
It's there again, staring at me.
Прогони ее, Тоша.
Shoo her
Прогони,
away.
пожалуйста.
Tasha, please.
Я так боюсь.
I'm so scared. The fear that was tormenting me just a minute ago crawled away, and I hid somewhere in my stomach. I needed to calm Olya down.
Это был сон, глупая. Не пугайся. Сны не кусаются. Никто тебя не обидит.
It was just a dream, silly. Don't be scared. Dreams don't bite. No one is going to harm you. Olya sobbed. She was trying her best to believe me. Or was I sure myself?
Ah, dude, it still looks like someone's fucking back there.
У меня есть идея.
Absolutely.
I can't see it now. I just see a face.
I have an idea.
Пойдем к тебе в комнату, видик посмотрим. Спящую красавицу, например.
Let's go to your room and watch
Hey!
the video Sleeping Beauty, for example.
Тебе же nравится этот мультик?
These characters are
You
very
like
well
that
drawn.
cartoon, don't you?
Mhm.
Very well done.
Почему у спящей красавицы принца у меня эта страшная птица?
Why does a Sleeping Beauty have a prince and I have this scary bird? That question took me by surprise.
Ладно, давай посмотрим Золушку.
Alright, let's watch Cinderella. My thoughts became
Uh-oh.
tangled, fuzzy. What was that? What studied me with its eyes while dancing feverishly under the moon? The darkness was clinging to the window, and it couldn't be fooled by Grandma's old chant. It couldn't be satisfied with a feast of lard and long ashen hair.
Тоша, ты идешь?
Tusha, you coming?
Да, сейчас.
Yes, just a moment.
That was.
that
Damn,
was
bro.
unexpected.
That was
Yeah, well, he's dead.
Ugh.
Oh, I hate the sound effects.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn.
Animation. Anime boy.
Yeah,
Like 7 frames.
but still.
Meow.
Oh, that's what woke him up last night? Yo, that's why I didn't want to laugh at Olya and her owl in the morning.
Oh, this was past.
Ding dong, ding dong. Who could be visiting us here in the middle of nowhere?
Ah, babushka.
Hey, Dave, take over reading for a sec. I'm gonna eat.
Okay. We don't know anyone around here. Why am I giving the child such a low voice? So persistent.
It's his inner monologue. It doesn't matter.
I felt extremely unsettled just from a silly thought that our morning guest could have come from the woods. I could barely hear voices coming from the front door. My mind was urging me to hide. In the closet. Under the table. Behind the curtains where Olya always hides.
Тоша, подойди-ка сюда.
Pusha, come here!
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome. I felt like kettlebells were tied to my feet, but still dragged them towards the hallway. It's Uncle Billy. What the fuck? A couple of policemen towered over me in the doorway.
The fuck do the cops
Oh,
want?
yeah,
What'd we
you're
do?
KGB, open up!
JGB, open up!
They smelled like frosted wood. My mom always winced and grumbled the moment she saw patrol cars. Worse than bandits.
Are we like in the Soviet Union or like what?
I don't know, I'm guessing so. At the moment, though, she looked somewhat confused.
Oh, did our dad die?
Здравствуйте.
I literally just said that.
Hello.
I'm pretty sure.
No, I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Hello. The senior officer, who wore a grim expression, nodded.
Тут мальчик вчера потерялся. Вовой зовут.
A boy had gone missing yesterday. His name's Nova, or Vova.
Глянь, пожалуйста. Ты его не видел?
Look at this place. Have you seen him? A policeman held out a photograph to me. Have you seen this cat?
Why is there
There
a
was-
ginger in
It is a
Soviet
very
Russia?
nice cat.
There was a ginger boy around the age of elementary school, pictured with the wall carpet as the backdrop. He had the striped cat in his hand and wore a wide smile.
Нет.
No, I haven't.
Точно? Посмотри
Are you
внимательнее.
sure? Look closely.
Где мне его видеть? Я тут никого не знаю.
Where
Да
did
и
I
из
see
дома-то
him?
почти
I
не
don't know
выхожу.
anyone around here. I barely leave the house.
А может, видел в
I'm
окно?
Well, maybe you've seen him from the window?
Да, у тебя ведь окна на лес.
That's right. Your windows look straight at the forest, don't they? The
Fuck
window.
lady.
What if it was the
Fuck the
little
forest.
boys like scratching
Fuck
on the
my
door,
window.
trying to like use that, like trying to get some help or something?
Maybe.
Нет, не видел.
What kind of fucking Seth?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Ясно.
Fool.
I see.
Dave.
Sorry. He sounded tired, but his eyes. His stare, long and heavy, was full of suspicion. I squirmed unwittingly under the weight of guilt, which his giant shadow cast over me. The policeman finally tore his eyes from me and glanced over the hallway, the stairway, and the cracks in the ceiling, which I haven't noticed before for some reason. How about that?
Вы, кстати, как на новом месте?
Do
Попривыкли
you like
уже?
your new place, by the way? Getting used to it?
Понемногу, только вот дочка маленькая по городу
Bit
скучает.
by bit, it's just our little daughter misses the city a lot.
Скучает, значит. Из местных
Misses
вас
the
никто не
city, huh?
беспокоит?
Have the locals been treating you well?
Все хорошо, спасибо.
Yes, everything is alright, thank you. The policeman pierced through me one more time. With his gray eyes, my head started spinning.
Может, вам помочь как-то?
Can I help you somehow? I asked that in a shaky voice to look like a polite boy and to end this unpleasant conversation sooner.
Я вот стою и думаю,
Now that I think about it,
ты малец на племеша моего
you look
похож.
just like one of my nephews? You look just like one of my nephews, little fella.
Шустрый парнишка твоих лет. С такими же окулярами.
He's a
Все
witty boy
книжками
around your
зачитывался.
age, wears the same type
Детективами.
of goggles. Ha ha! Always engrossed in reading those mystery novels.
Когда летом погостить приезжал, говорит, что в школу милиции
Only he
мечтает
wants to
поступить.
enroll in police school, and his family visited this summer.
Как я.
Hang on one second.
Хотел людям помогать. Смекаешь?
Wanted to help other people, just like me, see? Am I helping you? I felt uncomfortable, as if a distant relative and not the police officer stood before me.
Ох, ребятушки.
You know what?
Сидите-ка вы лучше дома.
Little boys like
Не
you should
ввязывайтесь
stay
ни
at
во
home,
что.
steer away from
Жизнь
trouble.
сейчас совсем
The
другая
times
пошла.
have changed so much. Mom interjected in a cold voice.
Мне ли не знать?
You don't say.
Ну да ладно.
Ah, well then.
Ты, Антон, в каком классе
What
учишься?
grade are you, Anton?
Hey, how'd you know my name? We didn't say anything about. Oh, well, I guess when she said Anton, come here.
Yeah.
В 6-м.
6.
Друзей-то на новом месте еще не
Have you
завел?
made any friends here so far?
Пока нет. Я только после
Not
каникул в
yet.
школу пойду.
I'll be going to school for the first time after the break.
Тогда вот вам на всякий случай мой номер.
Then I'll leave you my
Звоните,
number just
если-
in case.
Если
Call
узнаете
me
что.
if you have any new info. Policemen were gone along with their shadows, the smell of cheap cologne and the photo of a smiling boy.
Why do you have to insult the officers like that?
Yeah, cologne's not fucking cheap. His face still stood before my eyes.
I wondered what it was like for him, being all alone there. For some reason, I thought of the forest swaying in the wind. What did his poor parents feel? And what would my parents do if I'd gone missing? Would they cry and thrash around hysterically? Or would they accuse each other like they always do and forget about me eventually?
Мам, а Вова этот в нашем лесу заблудился?
Mom, this Vova, did he go missing in our forest?
Выходит, что так. Бедный ребенок.
Seems like it, poor child. I looked out the window at the road. The police UAZ drove off towards the village. The officer's nephew came to mind when I was splitting off old paint from the windowsill. I remember all the teenage mystery novels from the Black Kitty series I've been reading this summer. Your average boys and girls investigated all sorts of mysteries there. They looked for clues, spied on suspicious people, and after a set of amazing adventures, bam, solved any complicated case. They became local celebrities and must have made their parents very proud. I noticed a trail of policemen's footprints. A trail of policemen's footprints that led to the forest. And
Had a
then it
southern
clicked
twang
in
there.
my head. Why didn't I start an investigation of my own? Maybe I'll find that lost boy, and I'll get a reward.
That's a
Olya will
good
be
way
so
to get
happy.
Gone.
And not only Olya, Mom and Dad too. Maybe they'll even forget about their quarrels for a while. Maybe I'll even save us from the D word. I fantasize about buying Olya and a Tamagotchi, and a cassette player, and a bunch of tapes for myself. And a whole box of Kinder Surprise. When was the last time our parents bought us any toys? Last autumn, I think. My dad had lost his job at the time. There's that annoying song about it. I had little to no idea. Wait. What annoying song? God damn it!
You gotta go to the glossary. A little.
A song by an all-female Soviet pop band, the name of... I'm not saying that. That became widely popular in the early 90s. So we're in the 90s.
Komanitsia.
A Soviet-Russian off-road freight passenger car brand which was produced in the Yugoslavian car factory.
Can I do the voices, Sam?
You want to do
I'm
like
not-
the people?
Yeah, I'm not playing anything anymore. That's why I was like kind of off and on.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, no, that's perfect. If you guys
Cool.
want to do like go back and forth for voices, I don't care. I'll read like what he's thinking.
I don't mind doing that.
You can be Little Sister Crimson.
Just like go back and forth with whatever. That doesn't
Okay.
matter to me. Neighbors used to envy us, but nowadays, Mom and Dad.
Well,
barely
I
had
mean,
money
I'm
to
playing
afford
something right now.
sweets.
It'll take me a
And
minute
Dad
before I can do
would
that.
always divide a single chocolate bar between me and Olya. That's fun. Sometimes I gave her my share too. No matter how much I wanted to eat sweets, she was still just a pipsqueak. And a fucking bug just landed on me, scaring the shit out of me. Very cool. I couldn't wait to go out looking for clues.
Пойду погуляю.
I'm going outside.
Ага, сейчас.
Yeah, right.
Чтобы потом милиционеры с твоей фотографией по домам ходили.
You want the police to go around with your photograph next?
Лес вон какой густой.
The forest is so thick.
А если мальчика звери дикие утащили?
What if
Или
the
того
boy got
хуже?
snatched up by wild animals? Or something even worse?
I didn't like how distant her voice got.
Mm-hmm. Even worse. Oh, wait, that's you.
Even worse, echoed through the hallway.
Да я рядом буду. В лес не пойду.
I won't go far. I'll stay away from the forest.
Что я тебе сказала? Мне дважды повторять.
Did you hear what I said? Or should I repeat myself?
Лучше портфель собери или соли поиграй.
Better go pack your school bag or play with Olya.
The sound
hell?
of splashing water came from the kitchen.
That didn't sound like
It meant
splashing water.
that the argument was over and Mom had the last word. Oh, I can decide. This cross had seen so many people come and go in this house. It was black as if it absorbed all human sin from long years it had hung under the ceilings. After Grandma died, Mom was going to take it off and hang a horseshoe in its place as a lucky charm, but she cut herself with the cross sharp corners and almost fell from the stepladder. Dad called a sign from
Alright,
above
can we
in
get
order
down?
for the cross to be left alone in its rightful place.
Oh, let's
My
go
parents
to the
prohibit me
kitchen.
from making long distance calls, but from time to time I really want to hear my old friends. Sometimes I would just pick up the phone, listen to the low hum of the zoomer of the distant crackling, imagine the wind howling in the ice-laden chords.
That's not creepy at all.
Mom's peg top, a family relic. My mom played with it when she was little, then she gifted it to me. Olia was next in succession in line. The toy belonged to her now. She stared at the dancing spindle as if she could show her something. A fairy tale, or maybe even our future. Ivy, my little sister, was a bit too old for the old squeaky peg top.
Don't go too old.
I'd go to the kitchen,
Just
the
a
front
cross up
yard.
there.
So Mom said
you
not
like
to
the
go to the
cross?
front yard. Yeah. Mom said to not go to the
Oh.
front yard. So the kitchen, but that's where Mom is. So I think
Look in the Harry Potter door. Yeah.
Yeah.
an axe for later. Mom says it smells
Yeah.
like mice, but how would she know their smell? Your mom's a rat smeller.
Rat sniffer.
She hates it when I stick my nose in there. She's afraid I'll cut myself on the freshly sharpened axe. And Oda can't even be lured close to it. She thinks that Bobby lives in there.
Oh.
I tried to help her fight her fears once. I opened the door and turned on a dim lamp so she could see there was nothing but cobwebs, Dad's tools, and scratched walls. She still didn't believe me. And I like to hide in the closet and listen to Olia count outside. 1, 2, 3. Better hide from me. And then drag her feet on the creaking floorboards, hoping that she wouldn't need to look for me in the cramped monster's den.
Go to the kitchen. I feel like going to the front
Yeah.
yard.
Lie to Mom?
Fridge.
That's like medicine right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grandma kept ice cream for me and Olia there, but now I could only see meat bits of soup and get out of here, you little bug. Fuck off. Soup and clumped together. I don't know that.
Pelmeni.
What are the pelmeni? A Russian variety of
Russian
dumplings
variety
made by
of-
blowing You can go ahead, Crimson.
A Russian variety of dumplings made by boiling thin, unleavened dough filled with mincemeat. One may even call it Russian fast food. The more you know.
I grew to hate them already.
Leaving. It's a weird word.
Lie to Mom. It was so difficult to lie to Mom, but there was no other way for me to run away from home.
Мам, там что-то с телевизором случилось.
Mom, something's wrong with the TV.
Картинка какая-то
Picture is
тусклая,
dim
и
and there's
экран весь
stripes
в
all
полос.
over the screen. Oh, I'm sorry. That's for you, Dave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
All right.
I was doing sunflower seeds anyways.
Mom's face became visibly distorted.
Без ножа меня режешь. Дострелялся вот и
Ah,
всё.
you're killing me here. So have you had enough of shooting those stupid ducks now? That duck hunt.
Говорила же,
Yeah.
посадите мне
Told
кинескоп
you
своей
the
приставкой.
timescope will go dim because of your console.
I think that's
Console.
kinescope.
Is it?
I think so. That sounds a bit. That sounds a bit more correct than kinescope.
Где мы теперь
Это
мастера
нормально.
найдем в дыре этой, а?
Gotta really find the TV technician in this hole, huh?
Может быть, просто настройки
Another
сбились?
Oh.
Maybe it's just the settings.
Hey, one of you Anton, one of you Mom.
Okay.
Сходи, посмотри, пожалуйста.
Please go see for yourself.
Crimson.
I guess
Crimson.
I'm mom.
No, Crimson's Anton, because David's already read most of Mom's lines. I will
Okay.
get on it
Oh.
first.
Okay. Please proceed for yourself.
Нормально же работал с утра.
Deep for the
Strange.
voice.
It works fine in the morning.
Из-за снегопада, наверное, неполадки.
The snowfall calls it.
Mom rubbed her hands clean on her apron and went to Olia's room.
Well, you can.
Oh shit.
This kid's gonna get lost out in the woods, and it's gonna get dark, and he's gonna get spooked.
He's gonna get more than spooked, Dave.
I
This is
opened
their
the front gate
house?
and went into the field. It looks like an Arma 3 house on it, or a DayZ house, really. So I
Right.
believe it.
It kind of does. Which
Oh,
is
right.
Carefully, so
Correct.
Mom wouldn't see me from the window. When I crossed half the distance towards the forest, the snow piles became as high as my knees. I remember my nightly fears. I saw those silhouettes around here. They were jumping around, holding hands. The hypnotizing music started playing in my head, all on its own. In the light of day, those distant figures felt like a simple dream. The sun turned my nightmares to ash. But the aftertaste was still there, distant ringing in my ears, distorted shadows crawling on the snow alongside me, and barely audible whispers in my head, blurry and almost kind. Everything was silent. Trails right there.
Hang on, keep going. My mom's calling me.
Alright. So silent, I felt like the world was totally empty. No ground, no sky, no parents, no Olia. Time reached its limit, and one-way trip that ended the forest. Pinky's stockade. Pinny? P-I-N-Y? Pinny? Sometimes
Yeah,
silence
I
was
think so.
much
Piney?
scarier
Penny.
than any scream. Piney.
no
Piney.
Piney's
Piney's more realistic.
P-I-N-E-Y.
Penny. We'll go Penny.
Well, Piney's already a different word.
Yeah, we'll go Penny.
Penny. Yeah. Because Piney has an E in it.
Our parents would scream at each other while arguing, and both me and Olia would turn to stone, listening to them. But then always came the bringing silence. Our apartment became numb a couple of days before we departed. It was hard to remember the last time Mom and Dad joked around, laughing, or spent time together. Almost all of it was in a previous life. When they kissed with Olia present, she always frowned and snorted in a funny way. But one day, it all changed. Something important had left our home. But something scary filled the remaining void. It was as if fire broke out and our parents were hurriedly packed our belongings, trying to save themselves and us. From who, though? From the people with dead cold eyes who sometimes visited us in our previous home. The eyes that only saw balls of worms in the black ground and everything. And somewhere far away, a siren was going off, trying to warn us of the coming menace. I shudder, chasing away my delusions, and look around. There were only me, this white field, the wind that was whipping up icy dust, and belts of powdered snow. I squinted from the sun and turned my eyes to the sunless forest. It looked especially dark in contrast with blinding whiteness. Knobby tree roots slithered under the snow like fat snakes. Rotten leaves. What's that word?
Coniferous.
Conifer? What the fuck? What does coniferous mean?
Oh, fuck. I used to know. I'll have to look it up, but
It's whatever.
the context for it in this case is weird.
Coniferous needles froze into the ice. Oh, look!
Oh.
Were they protecting the forest? I fucking skipped a thing on accident. I'm kind of mad. Or were they keeping something from breaking
I mean, you can
out?
go back and look at it. Oh, okay. Coniferous are mainly a group of evergreen trees.
Ah, okay.
Any of a group of mostly evergreen trees and shrubs.
Dry, prickly branches intertwined, bringing up uncomfortable thoughts about fences. Some object was hanging out from one of the pointy branches. I tried to get closer, drowning in snow, and when I almost got to the edge of the forest, I saw a knitted mitten. It looked like a wounded bird among the hungering semi-dark. Should I take it to the police? The senior officer looked gloomy, but he still reminded me of Captain Konosva from my favorite TV show called The Streets of Broken Lights. Streets of Broken Lights, a Russian mystery TV series telling a story of the daily life of Russian police officers. It's the longest running series in the history of Russian TV at the moment. He was also always anxious with a tired look in his eyes, but still brave and strong.
Welcome back.
Will this mitten help them find that lost boy?
Ghost orbs.
Vova! I heard a distant shout. Looked like it came from the river. Did you guys hear that?
No.
Yeah, like a little like siren shout.
It was like a very distant Vova.
Yep.
As if the trees were calling out to someone. Vova. What the fuck?
Vova.
Resounded closer to me. Someone was standing there behind the trees, hiding. Vova. Yeah, if you guys listen really, really hard.
I hear that, yeah.
Yeah, I hear it.
I knew someone was looking for the lost boy, but still. What tree?
Marco!
I know, I don't see anything.
Something was unsettling about that figure. What figure? Dude, I don't
There's
see
nothing there.
anything.
Just keep going, it'll pop
Its
up.
silhouette was bent unnaturally towards the ground. What? It's blackness. There's no one there, just branches and roots. It's all just my imagination. A nearby bird flaps its wings loudly. Whoa!
Oh.
A shadow split from the tree and disappeared from my sight.
No, I gotta turn off my lights.
I looked away for just a moment, but when I turned my gaze back to the same place, it was gone. So it was my imagination after all. Silence reigned for a painfully long time. Don't do this fucking... It's gonna be some sort of box or something. I can see the little footy prints. My muscles were tightly sprung. My heart was beating somewhere in my throat. Any noise, any little movement, any small whisper from the thicket, and I'd spring. But nothing of the sort happened. Oh wait, did you see that?
No.
There's like a rabbit face like imprinted on the tree.
Really?
Yeah. If it looks back, I'll fucking show you. I looked at the mitten once more. Are we?
We gotta do it, man.
We're not a little.
Yeah, we
bitch.
gotta do it. Yeah, no. I mean, it's,
Right there. See on the right?
Where's right there?
On the tree on the far right, it's the biggest one. And near like the trunk, you can see like 2 empty eye sockets and like the funny looking face.
Oh.
Like where the glove?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I
oh,
see
now
it.
I see it.
Dude,
I thought
that's
you were
so
referring, like-
creepy.
Look on the tree with the glove. Like there's a bit of snow near the middle. It kind of looks like a face as well. That's why I thought you were looking at it.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I decided to take the lonely mitten from the branch.
Oh.
What's going on, bro? We're gonna die.
The music. Check it out.
No. That kid's got a big head.
It's time to event. It's time to event.
I spent the words of the voice station rings. Right. All I squeezed it without thinking, and something dark spilled from it, forming a tiny stream of snow. Steam rose from the snow pile. Oh my god, this was in the trailer. No! The motherfucker's hand! I froze in place, studying my balls in disgust. Away. The sound of fragment branches made in silence. I can't think twice before running away. Something was chasing me above me, right behind me. I'll get caught. They'll get me. I'll get dragged. I'll be gone forever. There was no path, but there was one more voice. Probably one of the reasons I gave a scream. You can do it. Don't stop. Animal roar behind me. I felt like the sound of my face rather than a single one. Their nostrils sucked in the freezing air. They sensed my hands. Shadow flew over them. Clutching my hands, I gathered all my strength and rushed. The pressure on my leg was gone, my bones slipped out of the hole, and my soles were on the hard surface. I reached a clear path, one jump to my better ran into my house. The house of my mind, shadows, black. Dude, that was intense.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I rolled into the hallway and shut the door behind me. Porch planks creaked as my pursuer ascended the stairs.
What?
My fingers slipped off the lock and I couldn't click it into place. I gritted my teeth and pulled hard on the iron knob, whipping it between the boards. I stared blankly at the door. Someone was standing on the other side of the pitiful, flimsy barrier that was probably less useful than blankets. Wheezing breath reached into the house and crashed at me in waves. It smelled of pine and sweat. Mom peeked out of the kitchen and chastised me with the same frigid voice she'd always used when talking to Dad.
Что конкретно тебе не ясно в просьбе не хлопай дверьми?
What exactly didn't you understand when I told you never to slam the door?
Я случайно.
I didn't mean to.
It didn't mean.
Oh yeah,
I
sorry.
thought I was doing it on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch. Well, it's already said, so.
I snuck a glance at the door. The smell was gone and the breath was too. If there's someone in the first place, of course. Here, mere 5 meters away from Mom, my fear was slowly weakening, melting like snow in spring, and with it the last bit of strength I had left in my body too. My legs gave away. I propped myself up against the wall so I wouldn't fall over. Mom's expression had changed immediately. The cold mass of strictness, detachment was gone. Mom looked the same as before all those quarrels. She finally saw my condition. My wet plants plastered with snow.
Ты где был? Я тебе что говорила?
Where have you been?
Чтобы ты
What
дома
did I tell
сидел.
you, huh? I told you to stay home.
Я и для тебя пустое место.
Am I nothing to you too?
I got afraid she would cry. I reached out to her like when I was very little and wanted her to cuddle me. But Mom regained her composure fast and put on her usual face. Her eyes shined like steel. Her voice
У
rang
отца
out.
сигареты пропали.
Your dad can't find his cigarettes.
Признавайся, ты их стащил?
Be honest.
Курить
Did you
бегаешь?
snatch them? Were you smoking in secret?
Там за мной кто-то гнался. И я думал, меня...
There was something chasing me. I thought.
I stuttered as soon as I started explaining myself. Tears welled up in my eyes. Mom leaned towards me and sniffed my clothes like a beast, searching for the smell of tobacco. Then she squinted her eyes in suspicion and looked into the front yard. Her expression changed in an instant as she covered her mouth with her hand.
Гляди, вон же они. Прямо у забора.
Look over there at the fence.
My heart started thumping as if I became prey once again, and my pursuers were following me into the field. In the field, I could swear that I've heard something scratched at the door, just like in my nightmares. Mom beckoned me with her finger, and I gathered all my remaining bravery to look into the kitchen window, facing my fear. Look like they got bloody mouths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dogs. Just a small pack of strays with no name and owner, barely reminding of the hungry monsters that lived on the edge of the forest.
Божечки, ты их испугался? Да они сами тебя перепугаются, Антон.
Dave?
Sorry. Oh boy, were you scared of them? I think they'd rather be scared of you, Anton.
Они гнались за мной,
Grimson?
словно за
They
зайцем.
were chasing me like fun.
А вдруг они бешеные?
And what of the rabbit?
The smile had slowly
Be
disappeared from
more
Mom's face. Now she looked at the dogs as if it was her first time seeing
Что
them.
если они нападут на Олю?
What if they attack Olia?
Мам,
Nah, yeah, you already said
I
Mom.
didn't even need to say that one.
Вот
Yeah.
бы твой отец их
I
всех
just did it
перестрелял.
preemptively.
I wish your dad could just shoot them all.
мама, они живые.
Look, they're alive.
А что?
Huh? What?
Ты уж определись? Они тебе друзья или враги?
Why, are they your friend or foe after all? Make up your mind.
Не маленький ведь уже.
You're not a little kid anymore.
Pretty sure I still am.
I hit the next button, all she did was just, Well, some detective I am. What about my hands? Look at my
Got the
hands.
glove.
No, I dropped it. Because like I grabbed it and like blood came
did it
out.
say it?
Oh, you know what? I bet it was
guess.
like filled with berries or something stupid like that. Like the kid was eating berries or some stupid, I don't know. In reality, I wasn't risking my life among monsters, but rather my parents among a pack of stupid strays. And for what? What use do I have for this? Mitten. Of course! The dark, sticky mitten that belonged to the lost boy made a squishy sound in my hand, something like was clutching the whole time. That's my trump card as a detective. I hurried to present this clue to my mom.
Мам, смотри, это Вовина варежка.
Crimson?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the glove. I got distracted. Mom, look, this is Vova's.
Ну того, про которого утром милиция спрашивала.
The boy the police were asking about in the morning.
Она вся в крови, на дереве висела.
Drenched
Вон
in
там,
blood.
могу показать.
I'm hanging on a tree. Yeah, I can show where.
Давай в милицию скорее позвоним, как нас участковый просил.
Let's call the police right away, like the officer had told us to.
Мам, гляди!
Mom, look.
Фу!
Ew.
A shadow of doubt
What?
slowly crept onto Mom's contoured face. As she was trying to remember something distant, like someone tried to remember their dream, but the images slip away.
А ну-ка прекрати сейчас же.
Up at this moment.
Оля тебя услышит, с ума сойдет.
Olia will go insane if she hears you.
Она и так не спит. На все подряд
She
жалуется.
already has trouble sleeping and whines all the time.
Еще и ты со своими шуточками.
You joke around like this.
No.
Oh,
At that moment, I realized the mitten was actually wet from snow. There was no blood whatsoever. I wanted to sink through the floor from embarrassment.
Иди сюда, паникер.
here, my boy who cried wolf. What the fuck was that? The hell is that noise?
Am I schizophrenic?
Да не стой столбом. Вот, таблетка.
Well, don't just
Быстро
stand
пей.
there.
I was
Come take your
schizophrenic.
pills.
Oh shit!
Oh.
A golden-colored pill reminiscent of a dead wasp fell into my
Я уже пил сегодня, за завтраком.
Grim said.
Oh fuck! I keep forgetting it's me. I already took one during breakfast.
Попререкайся мне еще.
Don't talk over me.
Сказала дома сидеть, нет же.
I told you to stay home. And you?
Был бы отец, выпорол.
Dad would have given you a good whipping for that.
Сейчас же выпей, а то ночью не уснешь.
Come on, take it.
Тебе ведь в
or you
школу
won't be able to
завтра.
sleep at night. And you have school tomorrow.
So I had to swallow the bitter medication, drinking it down with similarly awful water that gave off a taste of chlorine. Maybe it wasn't Vova's mitten. Maybe it wasn't a mitten at all. Just like the forest monsters. And Olya's owl. Am I going mad? What's happening to me? You're ODing, kid. Either the pill had an immediate effect or my over-exerted brain didn't let fear inside anymore. Serenity washed over me, bringing yawning indifference along with it. Ooh.
Антон, выпил? Можешь, если
Anton,
захочешь.
you done? See? You can do it when you try.
Раздевайся. Уснул, что ли?
Take off your coat. Are you asleep?
Нет, мам, просто задумался.
No, Mom, I was just thinking.
Интересно, о чем же?
What about, I wonder?
Так,
Hey, Mom, are you a
Глупости
transvestite?
God, I hope so.
You got a really deep voice for some reason.
It was a Russian
just
woman, idiot.
silly.
Read your fucking line.
I did. It's just something silly.
Mom scrutinized me with suspicious eyes, as if she wasn't sure she was looking at her own son and not some doppelganger that came from the forest.
Точно все нормально?
Is everything alright?
No.
У тебя такое лицо было, когда милиционер про окно
The
спросил.
exact same for expression when the policeman asked you about the window.
все нормально, мам.
I'm alright, Mom. Ah.
She heaved a deep sigh.
Хорошо.
Oh. Well, your stream just went weird. Hold on.
Did it?
Fuck.
Okay, there we go. Fine.
Neat. It seemed like the house had changed. The sofa's fabric had become discolored. The fingerprints appeared on the bathroom tiles. The light bulbs also felt different, dimmer and yellower. Even the Sylvia inside my mouth, saliva
Saliva.
inside my mouth had a different taste.
Sylvie.
Dude, listen, I'm bipolar. Has nothing
No,
to do with reading.
What?
A melody
No,
from
it doesn't.
Aladdin could be heard from the upper floor. Olya was done rewatching her favorite Little Mermaid episodes and watched to other tapes. Ah, why, dude? And switched to other tapes. I slowly changed into my home clothes, stopped before the sink, and studied my reflection in the mirror, like I was trying to solve one of those spot the difference puzzles. Then I
Did
went
the
upstairs.
Little Mermaid have a TV series?
Yeah, so did Aladdin.
It did. I didn't know
Just
that.
like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Jafar.
Hey! I just realized he had a
mech?
Robotech.
Yeah.
A little Robotech mech. Yeah, it's from Robotech.
I walked past
believe.
Olya's bedroom
Or
and slipped into
Transformers.
my own. My Triceratop figurine. I know all about sorts of dinosaurs, velociraptors. I am not saying any of those. I remember you going to the movies to see
Afrovators,
Jurassic
oh.
Park when we were still lived in the city and taking pictures with the T-Rex in the hall. It turned its head and roared. It was awesome. And next to it was a Robotech Transformer. I love this cartoon. When a jet fighter speeds up into the intro among the sounds of blaster fire, you know your next 20 minutes will be surely amazing. Zentrade space station is captured. Rick, get ready for battle.
I don't know who that is.
What do you guys want me to look at next?
Look at the window.
The forest's look is grim during the day. Entangled tree branches in the distance and snowy fields between our house and the forest brought sleepiness to my eyes. But sometimes I would still couch myself looking in the window at the icy treetops instead of doing my homework. Dave, what I should look at next?
Alright, do the wall.
I've dreamt of becoming an artist since Dad bought me my first comic book. Fly magazine was the coolest. I especially liked the big space-related editions with alien monsters and that funny episode about
Gendarme.
Fly, the first Soviet and Russian periodic adult comic magazine. Extremely popular during the crazy 90s, what made the magazine stand out was the refusal to use material from its foreign counterparts. I started drawing all kinds of stuff since that day, and I seem to be getting pretty good at it. One of my letters even got published in Fly once. Maybe someday they'll even publish my comic. One thing left to look at. Monster Ghosts, UFOs. The Encyclopedia of Paranormal Phenomenon from Rosman Publishing. I've learned about the Loch Ness Monster, Medusa Gorgon, and Bigfoot from there. Olya was always scared of the book. She could barely handle
Sifting.
That's not that. It's just like my words will get like stuck in my throat. Sifting through the monster and alien sections with me. But the middle part where they start to talk about ghosts really freak her out. I even remember hunting ghosts after I'd read the book. I'd measure the distance between items on my table every day, every evening, and check if they moved due to some supernatural force coming in the morning. They didn't. But to be honest, what was I expecting? To meet Casper the ghost?
Hey.
Open!
Got the drawer.
One of the drawers was empty. I hid the mitten there. Where are you, Nova? The simple action drained
Vova.
of the last bit of strength from me. Now I was reading the achievement. I sat on the bed,
Oh.
and only then I noticed there was someone behind the curtains. It's our little
It's your
sister.
Mhm.
My tired hands dropped to the sheets.
It very well be.
Whether it was due to medication I took or the stress I underwent, the room began to contort as if the wind was blowing the walls out like a pair of sails.
Wait, no, his sister's in her room.
She might have. Well, we never like went to check on her. We just knew
That's
like
true.
it was
Yeah,
corners
we
of the
just
room
know
bent
it's
and
on.
undulating. Plus, that's definitely her silhouette. Look at it.
Yeah.
The only
Ooh.
stable thing in the whole room was the figure between the windowsill and the curtains. A flimsy piece of cloth was stuck to my hidden visitor. It reminded me of burial
Оля.
sheets. Olia? Who else would be standing there? Oh, it can't be her then, bro. Shit. Who else would be standing there? I stood up and licked my dried lips.
Оля, очень
Yeah.
смешно.
Olia, it's so funny. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. That's you. Or that's Crimson. My bad.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine.
The silhouette was unmoving. It was enveloped softly by the curtains, as if there was a thick layer of darkness there, not a human being. I reached towards the curtains. Ba-dump, ba-dump. My heart, beat my heart, controlled by medication. The wind sang in the field with a chorus of voices. For a second, I wanted to return to the bed, just lie down and watch the person behind the curtains, knowing full well they were looking back at me. They're looking without blinking, waiting for me to fall asleep. Plastic rings rustled against the holder when I pulled it up in the curtains.
Попался!
Ah, how
Gotcha.
adorable.
Gotcha!
Да я сразу
I
понял,
just
что
did
это
it.
ты.
Alright, whatever.
you can be
Who's doing all? Oh,
He's
Alright.
doing Olga, and you're gonna
I
do
knew
Anton.
it was you from the beginning.
A blindingly bright halo lit above Ola's head with the setting sun as the background. Look at her. She's adorable with her little bunny
Yeah.
outfit. My sister was shining. When she was just a baby, Dad always used to say she was shining with happiness. I always retorted,
Pretty
but Dad,
eyelashes.
she's not some flashlight. I was gonna say her eyelashes are really bright. But I brought her to the window one day, and sunlight poured on her smiling face. I felt like I was holding a light woven child.
А я все видела.
Saw
I
everything.
saw everything. Oh wait, is Dave doing it now? Okay.
Dave
Yeah,
does
I'm
that.
doing
you
all,
do
yeah.
Anton.
Да ну,
Alright, you're doing all the woman, Dave. Oh, really?
Что ты спрятал?
What did you hide?
Nothing.
She was just like my mom when she was little, before she put on her sad mask of tiredness and switched to her commanding tone of voice.
ничего, просто...
It's nothing, just stuff and things.
Olia ran up to the table, her eyes round, and asked,
Ты что-то украл и теперь прячешь?
You stole something and hid it there.
dude, she's so adorable.
Oh shit!
Ты вор?
Oh yeah,
Are you a
Jesus.
thief?
Что?
That's her demanding voice.
Глупая.
What? What stupid?
Ничего я не крал.
Did your balls drop or something? I didn't steal shit. Anything. Whoops.
A clear image came to mind, that mitten hanging from the tree branch. Oh, I saw a little figure there. Motherfucker, you can't
I
trick
saw that
me!
too.
What if I did steal it after all? From the forest, from the tilted figure standing behind the black trees. Olia could be selfish and stubborn when she wanted.
Покажи тогда.
Then show me.
Поклянись, что никому не скажешь. Тогда
Swear
покажу.
that you won't tell anyone. Then I'll show you.
Olia wore a
Nobody.
plotting smile. No, you can't. No, that's creepy. That's creepy.
That is creepy.
You motherfucker.
Клянусь маминым
Cute.
сердцем.
I swear on Mom's heart.
Oh. Oh no.
An oath she heard in one of the movies about the pioneers we've watched. I still don't like that
Не говори
smile,
так.
dude. You look fake, Anya.
Don't say things like that.
Olia nodded.
I feel like
and made a
that's
gesture
a
with her
bit of
hand.
a
What's up?
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I feel like she's part of the problem, a big part.
Well, I think we're just a
Oh.
schizophrenic idiot is the problem.
Mhm.
Locking her
It could,
mouth
it
with
could
an
very well.
imaginary
The thing
key.
is, she sees it as well. So at the very least, she.
Well,
she's
she's
crazy with-
actually like a little kid, right? So she's like just scared of shit. But like, think about it, right? She's wearing a bunny dress, right? So we could just be like, you know, seeing shit about that. We could just like, see different like interpretations. I don't know.
But we won't know.
She
So
was
we
filled with
continue
curiosity that was splashing in her giant eyes. If I open the drawer and it's not there, we're having problems.
Yep.
Oh, thank
Ah.
God. I opened the drawer and Olia leaned in, holding her breath. It looked like there was not just simply a mitten, but some sort of exotic critter.
Это чья-то варежка?
Is this someone's knitting?
She said that as if she couldn't understand what she
Wait, there's
saw.
a-
Один мальчик потерял. И сам потерялся.
A certain boy lost it and got lost himself.
Теперь понимаешь, как опасно гулять в лесу, особенно
Now,
детям.
do you understand how dangerous it is for kids to wander
That's gonna
into the
scare
forest,
her at
right?
night, bro. Come on.
Ему, наверное, там очень
Yeah.
холодно.
It must be really cold out there.
Его найдут?
Where they find it?
He's dead.
Обязательно.
He's dead. They will.
Участковый по домам ходит, всем фотографии его показывает.
Police are going house to house, showing his photo to everybody. He'll be fine. Yes.
Olia traversed the room with care and pressed her tiny palms against the window.
А почему он по домам ходит, а не по лесу?
And why are they going to the houses and not the forest?
That's a good question.
Боится?
Are they scared?
Yes. The question caught me off guard.
Милиционеры ничего не боятся.
Ah,
The police aren't scared of anything.
Except a Floridian on like fucking crack.
И лес они прочесали.
They've already scouted the forest. Clearly not, since they didn't find the fucking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Flashed
there
in
you
my
go.
clouded mind. Did they really check every nook and cranny where darkness, cold, and whispers of icy branches dwell? If that's the case, how did
Look,
they
this
miss
is
the
like-
mitten?
Watch it.
Or did it appear later for me? I changed the topic, as if trying to get Olya as far away as possible from the forest thicket.
Если я сам найду пропавшего мальчика, нам, может,
I'm gonna
награду
get a
дадут.
reward if I go out and hunt the boy myself.
Кучу всякого, как в поле чудес.
A lot of stuff like in the Wheel of Fortune.
Клево
You
же.
know that show. It's cool, right?
With Pat Sajak and Dana White?
Olya wasn't listening to me.
Sure.
She was piercing the forest with incredibly adult eyes, uncharacteristic for her. Dude, if you literally just took her head off that like body, you'd be like, that's
А что, если
That's
эта
definitely
сова
a lady.
его утащила?
what if
What is the owl got him?
Ерунда.
Nonsense.
Не может сова
are you
поднять
saying, like,
человека.
she looks older than her body suggests?
Yes.
yeah? Look at her head, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
Look at her. When
She
she's
does kinda
looking
look
at
young.
us, she looks a lot younger.
Well, I mean, it's anime. Yeah. And I won't be able to lift
Ну
it
вот
from
что.
it. Stupid. But you know that. What? Oh,
We
what?
know
I thought
what.
it said that.
I was picking my words with
Yeah.
uttermost care. I forced them out of my overexerted
Ты в
brain.
лес не суйся. Мне кажется, он какой-то...
Hey, Crimson, what's up with your mic, dog?
What do you mean?
It like cuts in and out.
Is it fucking up?
Or is that just
It
are
might
you
be
getting
just
that
my
too, Dave?
internet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, my internet's bad at 932 ping.
Yikes.
I don't know
Как
what
бы
the fuck's
сказать,
going on. Yeah.
проклятый, что ли?
It's like
Here,
every time
I'll
you go-
stop reading. You
No, go ahead and try. Keep
Yeah,
trying.
you-
Like
you
if it just
can
gets
start
really
reading.
bad, if it gets like really bad, we'll take over.
okay? How should I put it? It's cursed or something.
Как в сказке?
Just like
See,
in a
now she
fairy
looks
tale.
super young.
Mm-hmm.
Нет, скорее, как на той страшной
Again, very well
кассете, что
drawn.
родители прячут.
No. More like that spooky tape our parents hid from us.
Whoa, saucy.
Oh, hide. Both work.
Olya shivered and
Oh yeah, I didn't
glanced
really
at
think
the
about the
window.
implications of the tape.
Я видела, как ты убегал.
I saw you running away.
За тобой кто-то гнался?
Someone was
You didn't do
chasing
anything
you.
else, did you?
Нет, просто, чтобы мама не волновалась, спешил домой.
No, it's just I was turning back home, so mom won't be worried. Nothing else, I swear.
As I looked at my sister, my heart was tearing apart. She was so fragile. It was so easy to stifle her light. A gust of wind and her small fire would be gone.
Хорошо тебе.
They made it
You're lucky.
as adorable as fucking possible.
Wait, do you think our sister might have like health problems? That would like explain the medicine in the
It's-
fridge.
Maybe.
It might be. I think that might have been our medicine.
No, because ours was a pill. That was like a vial.
Yeah, are you sure? There was
Yeah.
both an eyedropper and what looks like a normal pill bottle.
No, like maybe, but
Меня вот мама не пускает
I
даже
don't
на
know, we'll have to
крыльцо.
look again if we ever can. But
Mom won't even let me go outside.
Как принцесса в башне сижу.
I'm
like a princess in the
tower. Can't go anywhere.
Так и умру тут от скуки.
I'll die from boredom here.
Не придумывай.
why are you saying the Latino one now? You're wrong.
От скуки еще никто не умирал.
They say. No one has ever died of boredom. I think.
У тебя же есть я и мультики, а мама с папой скоро
You
помирятся.
have me and your cartoons, and mom and dad will be good to each other soon.
sorry, I have to fucking respond to some retard.
You're good.
No, you're fine.
Знаешь, что бы я загадала на следующий день
You
рождения?
know what I would wish for on my next birthday?
Чтобы родители тоже в детей
I
превратились. И мы бы все вместе
Our
играли,
mom
как
and dad to
раньше.
turn into children, so we could go play together like we used to.
Ага. А если бы они стали размером с жука,
And if
то
you
мы бы
make
их в
them as small
спичечный
as
коробок
bugs, you can place them
посадили.
into a little box.
Olya giggled and tugged at my sleeve. Dude, don't make that look, bro. You can't be making looks like that, bro. I'm gonna end up hitting you with the axe at some point.
Тоша, пойдем
Face
Аладдина
splits
смотреть.
open. Tosha, let's go watch it.
Like a fucking Demogorgon.
Dude, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting vibes from like Fallout 3, how that like fucking like old ass dude was pretending to be the little girl and controlling the town.
Yeah.
What if I'm just seeing things? What if she's not even real? Fatigue won over my desire to be with. Wait, fatigue won over my desire to be with. I was washed over by some sort of heinous apathy.
Вымотался я. Что-то не хочется.
I'm too tired. I don't.
Ну пойдем.
Come
It is a
on.
very. That smile is kind of saucy. I just realized it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is-
Мне
said my
скучно одной, а мама занята все время.
It's so boring alone, and mom is always busy, stepbro.
Stop.
Можно выбрать другой мультик, который ты еще не видел.
We can pick a
Jesus.
cartoon and you haven't seen before.
Да я все наши кассеты наизусть
I know
знаю.
all of our tapes by heart at this point.
А вот и не все. Ты Питера Пэна не
You
видел.
haven't watched Peter Pan.
Помнишь, ты уснул на середине?
Remember how you fell asleep at the middle of it?
The art is amazing. I love
А
this.
там потом
It's
такое.
very good art.
Ну пойдем.
So much happens
Пойдем.
after that. Let's go. Ándale, ándale.
Ah!
Давай попозже.
Oh,
Maybe a
man.
bit later. I'm tired. Could say no to that case.
Рассказать тебе, чем все
Yes.
закончилось?
Yes, I could.
Should I tell you how it ends?
Утром расскажешь.
Let's leave that for tomorrow. Alright.
Утром не захочу.
I won't tell you tomorrow.
Придумала. А давай в прятки.
Oh, no.
No. Let's play hide and seek.
Нет,
That's
Оля.
not no. No, oh yeah.
Dude, this is just a sad story about a kid like ODing or something.
Тогда нарисуй мне динозавра.
And draw me a dino.
No, the saucy smile is back.
Dude, don't say saucy, bro. You can't.
Оля, блин.
Don't make that kind of thing. Dude,
You
she's trying her
fucking
best.
tell me
to
that
make-
does not look a little. Oh yeah.
Dude, she's trying her best to
please.
make us happy.
Нарисуй, нарисуй.
Uh,
Да оставь ты меня в покое.
yeah.
Oh, he yelled at
Leave
her.
me alone already. Jesus, you.
Oh, this hurts my heart.
I blurted it out without thinking, and then I was immediately taken aback.
Oh,
I never
no.
screamed at my little sister like that. Always stared at me in shock. Her lips started to tremble, and oh no! I freaked us into tears. No! My chest was seething with disgust and embarrassment. What's happening to me?
You have signed your
Heard about
death.
Olya from
Ладно, уболтала. Давай смотреть мультики. Только
Alright,
недолго.
you win. Let's go watch cartoons for a bit. That won't fix it. She's sad. You done fucked up, babe.
Уже не хочу.
I don't wanna.
I came up to her, putting my hands on her soft head.
Пойдем.
Let's go.
Питера Пэна посмотрим.
Come on. Let's go watch Peter Pan.
Ага, ты опять уснешь.
You'll fall asleep again.
I smiled and lifted her chin. Her eyes were wet and felt bottomless. I don't like that. I don't like
Не усну, обещаю.
That's a lie. I'm going to.
Promise
I'm
I
high
won't.
off my ass.
Hand over heart. Yeah,
А потом я тебе
Yes,
целого
yes.
трицератопса нарисую.
and I'll draw you a full Triceratops later. A full one.
Ура!
I don't need to say nothing. She did it herself.
Yeah. This is perfect. Trip.
That sounded Japanese as shit.
Yeah, this whole thing sounds
It did.
Japanese as shit, dude. At least some of her lines all sound
Mm.
kind of Japanese.
Ну,
Well,
почти.
yeah, it's because of how she's voiced. Close enough.
Olia rubbed her eyes with the sleeve of her pajamas, and a shining smile returned her face.
Давай ты пока кассету перемотаешь, а я у мамы попрошу
Oh my God.
сгущенки с хлебом.
I completely read condensed as condom.
Dang!
It's mom for a
Dude,
condom.
what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Oh, it's mom for a condensed milking, but it
Fucking
and
weirdo.
you line the I just read what I read.
Только утром свежий привезли, как ты любишь.
It's fresh, just how you like it.
Her smile still is
Неси,
No.
только аккуратнее, а то разольешь.
Read it, Crimson.
Just be careful not to spill the fucking milk.
Опять
I'm
ругаться
reading it.
будут.
I read it, mate. Or you'll be yelled at again.
Спорим, не
Like
разольем.
last time.
Want to bet I won't spill it?
50
Кассета
brutals.
где-то в тумбочке. Поищи пока.
The tape is somewhere in the nightstand. Look for it.
Dude, we search your room and we just find like a bloody knife.
I
Find
thought
the
you were
corpse of a
somewhere else
child.
with that, but okay.
Olia
Yeah.
disappeared into the
Missing a
doorway,
hand.
and I dragged my feet into the neighboring room.
I don't like this.
The scary window where Olia sees a cursed owl every night lurking in the dark. Olia keeps curtains open during the day, but as soon as the twilight comes, she shuts them tight, so she wouldn't see the pair of hungry eyes outside.
The hell?
Olia's countless toys. An old teddy bear in the main attraction here. Olia doesn't sleep without it, as she digs her nose into its fur when she sleeps. That's adorable. A piggy bank. Olia is saving money for a real puppy because Dad said that taking care of him will take a lot of money.
Find it's in the
Oh, we got
nightstand with all the socks.
Yeah, what's with all the
Turn it on.
old photon TV was gathering dust in the corner. All that was
I love
left
these
was
things.
clicking the button on the front panel. That's not the button I was supposed to. Ow! The tube warmed up on the finger right and started dancing in the black sand. It almost reached out to turn on the when we started the noise came down from the
Oh shit.
It was dark taiga forest, just like the What?
No, thank you.
Just
Oh,
like
that's
the
sending
one
chills
chills
down
down
my
my spine.
The picture split the screen in half.
That's sending chills down my spine. I don't like that.
Resembling human speech was coming out of the speaker. Just a few months later, the scene was overshadowed by the cat's
No,
satellite
thank
signal.
you.
Local TV stations only really showed Soviet cartoons, and even that was pretty rare. And only just recently, I used to always watch Robotech before school. It was so awesome. Maybe I should tinker with the antenna? What if I catch the channel again? On the other hand, Olia had asked me to find the tape. It wouldn't be nice to disappoint her.
Yeah, let's watch,
But in my sleepy state, I didn't have the strength to do all of it.
You have
let's
to
watch Peter
choose.
Pan. Yeah.
She's in there hiding, jumps out at us. I sifted through the shelves full of dolls and blue hippos from Kinder Surprise. I found the tape I needed thanks to its shabby spine.
Predator. And
I got the
Predator.
black rectangle from the box. Neverland was a cheaper we got. The tape inside it rustled while rewinding to the beginning. This rustle was lulling me to sleep. Drowsiness attacked me while I was squatting before the TV. Images whirled in my head, me and Olia flying over the floors, tumbling in the soft clouds. My little sister laughed, but her smile became more and more forced with every passing second. I noticed that the clouds underneath us parted, barring the bristly
Bearing.
Bearing.
Bearing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Mhm. It's okay.
No, you're fine.
Swampy darkness slurred amongst the trees. The wings are no longer able to hold us in Olia.
Ты не смотришь без меня?
You haven't started without me, have you? Ah, fuck! Dave.
That's not me. Oh wait,
You're
yes it
Oya.
is. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
started without me, have you?
My sister brought a tray of uneasily cut bread and a whole can of condensed milk.
Gross.
I rubbed my eyes.
Нет, садись.
No, come sit.
Мама с папой опять ругаются.
Mom and Dad are arguing again.
У них сейчас период такой.
When you pour water into condensed milk?
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
You pour
whatever.
milk in it.
You're going through rough times. But yeah, like for
Глупый
condensed
какой-то
milk, it's like
период.
because it's like it's condensed. When you want to pour
Rough
milk
times
over-
are lame.
Oh, whatever.
What the fuck is that supposed to PN?
He in the screen.
PN the screen. Wendy was hiding.
I think
Peter
that's supposed to
Pan's
say
shadow.
on.
Oh,
Probably.
maybe. Pan's shadow into the dresser.
Yeah, because the
Ollie was
yeah, they just probably just
entertained
mixed
by the
up right there.
cartoonish dog Nana.
Может, и нам родители собачку купят?
Mom and Dad will buy us a dog too.
Ага.
Or maybe Mom and
ага
Dad
же.
will buy us a dog too.
Yeah, right. Oh
В
no.
Небылянде
yeah,
у
right.
меня будет своя
Yeah.
собственная
I'm
собака.
waiting for one of the
И
pictures on the
кошка.
TV screen to be
И
something
попугайчик.
horrific.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
I'll have my own dog in the Neverlock.
Ollie smeared a slice of bread with a thick layer of condensed milk and handed it to me.
А у тебя
Oh.
все молочные зубы
Have you looked at
выпали?
your baby teeth? Can I have them?
No, you're about to lose
Конечно.
yours. Obviously.
Ollie frowned deep in thought.
У Питера Пэна зубы молочные.
Peter Pan has baby teeth and baby penis.
Well, he's a bitch.
Вдруг со взрослыми
Wait, how
зубами
do you
тебя
know-
не
wait, how do
пустят
you
в
know-
его
what?
страну?
Let's go back to that.
let you go
What?
his land with a dog teeth?
No. Go back. What were you saying before? With his penis? No, that's something Dave. I was making a joke with Dave.
What are you talking about?
All he said. How do you know this, Dave?
Мы что-нибудь обязательно придумаем.
I'll think of something.
Попросим папу исправить тебе возраст в паспорте.
Ask Dad to alter your age in the passport. You know,
That's
forgery is
legal.
С
cool.
чего это папа будет документы подделывать?
Why would Dad forge documents?
Ollie took a bite from the sandwich and started talking with her mouth full.
Dave, make the noise.
Будет. Мама говорила, что он так делал. А я подслушала.
Смотри, уши вырастут, как у Дамбо.
Biggest numbers.
Ollie got worried and touched her ears. I smiled to myself. My little sister was silent now. She just devoured bread, watching the adventures of Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and James Hook. As if she got sucked into the fairy tale Neverland. No, to be honest, I also imagine myself there in a land where one never ages, where no one argues over little things, where no one listens to fights and the sounds of broken plates at night. It felt like I was dreaming with my eyes still open. Then my sister's scream pulled me back to
Тоша,
reality.
скорее, штору задерни!
Shut the curtains fast,
Зачем?
What? Why?
babushka.
Никто же на тебя не смотрит.
No one's
Уже
watching.
темно, а когда темнеет,
dark.
прилетает сова.
And when it's dark, the owl comes.
Я боюсь.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I don't want it. Oh, that scared me. Right click
Me
does.
too.
I didn't realize right click did. Wait.
Maybe you should save.
Oh my god, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
save. Oh my god, they're all empty.
Oh.
Dude, what, we could have just lost all our progress. I did my best not to look outside, towards the treetops, towards the taiga forest, which seemingly drew closer and closer. Of course, it was just a visual effect from the shadow of branches scraping the snow.
Тоша, мама думает, что я напридумывала про сову.
Portia, Mom thinks I made the dialogue.
И папа считает, что раз я
Dad,
маленькая,
too.
это значит
Thinks I'm
врушка.
alive since I'm small.
А сова есть.
But reality is...
Вот честная-пречестная,
Honestly,
есть она.
honestly, it does.
Ты же мне веришь?
You do believe me. Right.
You better fucking say yes. Oh, that's actually like really cool.
Что она там и каждую ночь прилетает
And then
и...
it comes every night and...
I swiftly grabbed Olia's hand and looked her in the eyes. I was trying to transfer at least some of my courage and determination. But did I really have those qualities?
You are crazy.
Я тебе верю, слышишь?
Give her the crazy.
Yes. I believe you, alright?
Ты только родителям больше не рассказывай про сову.
Yes. Just don't nag our parents about it anymore, alright?
У них и так хлопот по горло, они только рассердятся.
They're already dealing with a lot, so they'll just get mad at you.
Ты мне говори, если что случится.
So you know what? Come and tell me if anything happens.
И в окно не смотри.
And don't look out the window.
Ну, она хочет, чтобы я
But it
смотрела.
wants me to look. Like Uncle.
Перехочет.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Притворись, что ее нет и не было никогда.
It's a
Что
fucking
она
owl, what
выдумка,
is it?
как родители говорят.
Act like it doesn't exist, never existed, like it's made up, just like mom and dad say.
Ей ждать надоест, она улетит.
It'll get tired of waiting and fly away.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna be dead. Friend.
She better not fucking die. I'll refund the game. We followed
Jesus.
Peter Pan's adventures as if nothing had happened, as if the forest didn't kidnap kids, as if our parents weren't tearing each other apart bit by bit. Captain Hook was running away from a crocodile, and Captain Pan was heading to London on a gilded sailboat. By some miracle, I lasted longer than my little sister. With his eyelids had drooped. What? Ah, no, Dave! You
That's
sicken me,
Dave.
Dave. You sicken me.
Dave.
Olia's eyelids had dropped, and she started snoring lightly, resting her chin on the side of the bed. I stood up and left Olia's room. Aw, dude, don't be a dick like that. At least, like, take her with you or stay there. This guy doesn't know how to be an older brother. He's a piece of shit. I was looking out the window, studying the field when Mom peeked into my room.
Довольно
Oh,
баловства.
Mama, what you doing visiting so late at night, huh?
You know,
Hey.
playing around before I get on the bed.
Завтра первый день в школе.
It's your first day at school tomorrow.
Ложись, тебе надо выспаться.
Go to bed. You should sleep properly.
Не хочешь же ты, чтобы тебя все дразнили Соней?
Hey, mom, wanna
You
help me?
don't want to be teased for being sleepy, right? How about having hickeys
come
on
back.
butt cheeks?
Adults think everything is so simple, as if sound sleep would ensure my classmates would like me. I covered myself with a blanket up to my neck and listened to the house humming, to something invisible rustling in the corners. My inner voice had a question for me. Do I want to hear that mysterious flute again? Yes or no? Maybe
What's
it's
that?
just part. It's just the cows creaking. Maybe it's just part of growing up, and I can't fully understand my own desires. The forest wailed behind the barrier that was my walls. Some ethereal entity wandered the fields. Branches shook as if calling for me. The wind howled on in the night. My thoughts were annoying flies that entered my head before becoming weak and tangled. I didn't notice how I fell into slumber. It has come after all. The day I feared the most, the first day of our new school term. Episode 2, Time to Play With You.
Uh-oh.
Good God, dude, that was the first chapter. Damn. That was pretty good. Holy smokes.